the world.
But I was gonna say that's why Truck-kun was in our S tier of villains.
Yeah.
You know what? And he was he ahead or
Bro.
behind Omni-Man?
Bro,
Because,
that's
well,
Well, this is how I put it. He's behind him only because everything Truck-kun did was just on accident. Truck-kun was just doing his thing, and then people just end up in front of him.
no,
and
not
Omni-Man
always.
literally killed a whole bunch of people.
He did.
And planets.
He did.
And
He did. And he
So-
dragged people through the mud, and his son through a subway.
Bro, that's what they do.
He's cartoon Frieza.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Based on Brad.
So
Now,
are
look,
you
the
a
Incredibles
villain
thing.
because you in your youth used to stomp on ant piles and kick frogs and slam and you used to kill all these living things?
You were a
That you
terrible
was so
ass
much-
child.
He compared
You were a terrible ass
ants
kid.
and frogs to people and planets.
But that's what Omni-Man, bro, that's what we are to Omni-Man. We're just a little frog that he can
Let me ask you this.
flick away.
So,
and
okay,
kill
and
us
it's right.
with the little boop, boop,
Hold on.
he can kill us just like that.
if I remember correctly,
And now he's like, you know what? I realize I am killing
Okay,
these
hold
little
on.
things. I should not do this.
hold on.
anymore.
If I remember correctly, your argument was, hold on, if I remember correctly, you were saying Omni-Man is not bad because he's changed now, right?
I said
Yeah.
he's not
No,
a villain.
But talking about
You
he's
say
not a
he's not a
villain. He's
villain.
not a villain
Yeah.
because he's changed.
Yeah.
And what he did in the past doesn't matter because, and you said
This
the
shit
main
doesn't
reason why it
matter.
doesn't really matter is because he was born in this way and that all he knew was this growing up. So the things that he did weren't bad. So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
If somebody right now in our earth,
Mhm.
it was born in a place where killing people was natural. He was just born in a place where shooting people was natural.
Yeah.
And he's walking around shooting people all the fucking time. And you
Yeah.
know, and he's in the news and this guy's a murderer and he's just shooting people. You're not
Mhm.
going to think he's evil. You're going to sit back and say, well, shit, he was raised in a place where they shoot
Nah,
people.
you going deep,
I can't
bro.
blame him.
Oh, you going kinda
So
deep.
now,
Because
all
I'm
right,
just saying,
okay,
'cause
cool.
they usually
now,
repent
now,
at the end.
Wait.
Oh,
So
God.
no, so he's a killer. Hold on, wait. So he's a killer. He's shooting all these people. He finally got caught, and they're like, "Yo, what was he?" He was like, "Yo," and they were interviewing him. He was like, "Yo, honestly, I never took value in people's lives because as growing up, no one ever showed me value in life before. But now that I found value in life, I realized what I did was such horrible things, and I regret everything that I did because what I did was so human, and I didn't realize that I was taking away so much value from people.
Gotcha.
So can you hold that person? Like he still has
Yes.
to be accountable and held for what he
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
But from there on forward, he's no longer a villain
He's
because
still a
he
villain,
realized what he did was villainous, and he's changing his life, and he's no longer gonna do that
So-
anymore. So you can't hold his foot to the fire of him what he did in the past, and realizing that he
Yes.
was a villain. Now he's a new person and realize what he did was villainous. But now he's
I'm
no
a-
longer a villain.
So
I'm
is
a compare-
Frieza not a
Go ahead.
villain anymore?
Frieza will still kill a planet easily. He doesn't
I'm
matter.
not
So you're
He's a
saying
villain.
Omni-Man will never ever kill again?
I don't think he's no.
Why?
No.
I don't think
definitely-
why?
definitely
He's not
kill.
gonna kill a planet. He's
Why?
not gonna do
He's not gonna
what he
conquer.
did to Mark.
He's not gonna.
He's not
conquer
gonna
a
do
planet.
what you did.
Hold on.
He's not gonna do what you
He's
did.
not gonna
What he
conquer the
did
planet.
to consider him a villain. He's not gonna do that again.
My thing is though,
He's not gonna do that again.
But my thing is,
He's not gonna slam Mark through a train full of people.
Look,
again.
I will meet you halfway.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
He is a villain transitioning into a better person.
I'll take
that.
Okay,
I'll
he
take
is
that.
a Vegeta.
But you need to say he's a villain.
But
He
he's a
was a
Vegeta.
villain.
But I'm gonna tell you
see,
this.
the difference
Hold on.
is- Okay, go.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He was.
Even in Dragon Ball, and I want to say in Dragon Ball Z, towards the very end, when Vegeta died,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
It was agreed upon with him and Goku
Yeah.
that Goku probably not gonna see Vegeta because Vegeta's going to Hyper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's what they called hell. And I think,
I
it was
think so.
Hyper.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
he was going to hell because of all the things he committed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was no redemption for him,
None.
even though Vegeta now is a good guy.
You're talking about the Majin Vegeta.
Yeah, no, I'm just regular Vegeta. Roger Vegeta, same Vegeta.
No. I'm saying Majin Vegeta's the one that was gonna die for Goku. He was like, "I'll die, and I know I'm going to
No,
hell."
No. Like after he died and stuff like that. You're right.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Never-
Yeah,
It was
that's
no, you're
literally
my
it.
bad.
Yes.
They said they weren't gonna see each other.
Yeah,
again
he was
'cause
like, "I know I'm
knows.
gonna die. I'm going
When
to hell
did
for what I
Vegeta
did."
You're right, I apologize.
ever
You're right.
regret doing anything he did?
But
That's where we're talking.
but
That
that's
moment.
what I'm
He never
saying.
regretted.
Yes, he did.
When?
That moment
No,
when
no,
he was
he
Majin
came
Vegeta, he was crying and he literally told Goku, "All right, I seen the fucked up things I've been doing. I'm gonna let myself die. I know I'm going to hell, but I know I fucked up
But-
and I've been doing wrong."
So like but what I'm trying to
Yes,
say is that
Vegeta's
it
had his
doesn't-
redemption
like,
arc.
Yes,
And
he is turning it. Look, Omni-Man
Okay.
is turning into a better person. But you
So what is the
cannot
argument then?
but you
'Cause
cannot
Vegeta's
Because
no
he's
longer a villain.
but
okay,
you
but
cannot
Vegeta took his
discount.
steps. This nigga's had one episode.
He literally
where
had one
said, I'm not
episode.
the,
Thank
I'm
you.
not the same nigga
What
that
did
I
I
killed in
say?
his last episode.
What did I say? Transitioning.
episodes,
He
but-
is trans.
Two-
One.
oh my God.
One.
Two whole
No.
episodes.
One episode in a minute.
Well,
of
no, it's
him-
more.
No. One episode in a minute of him not beating his son's
Hey,
ass.
bro,
MTV.
bro,
thank you.
First of
Thank
all,
you.
you know what should have happened to that planet
And you know what? Hold
years
on.
ago?
Time out.
Doesn't
You know what
matter.
should have happened to Earth years
doesn't
ago, bro? No, wait,
matter.
hold on.
Hold on.
It
Omni-Man was
doesn't
supposed to come to
matter.
Earth, kill those people off rip, without any questions, to take over that planet, enslave that planet,
Right.
Earth, and he did it.
Right.
He never
No,
did it.
he had to
He
wait.
gave us,
He was
gave
waiting for
them
Mark.
mercy.
He was waiting for Mark. He had to wait for Mark.
He
to
was
take
waiting
his
for Mark.
Let me-
No.
Look. In the show,
No,
if
please.
you watch the show,
Please listen to me, sir.
There's
All
different
right, go ahead.
universes.
Talk. I'm on next, please. Go ahead.
They're in the show. There's different universes where Mark is evil and obeys Omni-Man and then enslave Earth.
Yeah.
There's only one universe that didn't happen, and that's the universe. That's the universe that we're at, where Mark did not take over it with Omni-Man.
Okay.
That always happened
Yeah.
around when Mark developed his powers.
Yeah.
So Omni-Man was waiting for Mark to develop his powers to take over Earth.
So Omni-Man came here, impregnated that girl right away. Didn't
Yeah,
live a
and
life.
wait
He didn't,
18
no, wait,
years.
no. So he didn't live a life before he was with his wife. So he
Yes.
came
No,
down,
no.
seen the girl,
Yes.
fucked her, got her
Yes.
pregnant, and was like,
Yes.
"Oh wait, now I'm gonna wait." No, that's not what
Yes,
happened.
it does.
He literally
There's a reason
changed
for
his
it.
life.
There's a
Time
reason
out.
for it.
Oh
and
my gosh,
Time
You
bro.
know what's the reason for it?
Time out.
No,
Spoiler.
bro.
Time
He
out. I
saved
can't
that.
spoil
He
it for
saved
you.
his
Time
wife's
out.
life.
It's a
Bro,
spoiler for it.
He saved his
We'll
wife's
revisit
life.
this.
Wait.
He saved his wife's life, and then he started to
Hold
fall
on,
in love with
Josh,
her.
There's a reason
Watch.
for
And
it.
then he
But
didn't
wait, hold
decide
up.
to
Yes,
conquer.
there's a
He
reason
did not
for it.
decide to conquer
There's
Earth.
a reason
But
for
hold
it,
on,
and it's
hold
a
on.
spoiler.
You're saying he didn't try to conquer Earth, right? Let me ask you something, Josh. Why did he whoop his son's ass?
No, why did
No, time out. Ask
Go
the
ahead.
question. Why did he whip his son's ass?
he whooped his son's ass? Because his son did not want to take over Earth with him.
Crazy. If you're
He
a
was
good
supposed to
person-
been do that.
If you're a good person, why would you beat your son's ass? Because he won't take over the world with you.
I got a question for you.
If you're trying to take over the world and you want to kill everybody and dominate them, and your son won't do it, so you beat his ass, what does that make you? An evil person, correct?
I got a question for you.
And that's literally what just happened a couple episodes ago. One episode later, he's like, "Fuck it, I done found Jesus.
It was
Now I want to
76
try to
months
change.
So
I
you-
give it to you. You're
Hey,
changing.
hold on.
But you're still a
So
villain.
you trying to? All right. So I get that, but like your mom's never OD'd whooping your ass and was like, "Yo, I OD'd." Son.
No, so
I feel bad
yeah.
about that. I should have never hit you with this hard ass object. I should have never
about
hit
to
you with
say.
this hard ass object. I OD'd on that. My bad, bro.
So what? That's
You got him
not
not bad, bro.
Not the same
Objects
thing.
and people.
That's not the same thing.
Like,
Hey, yo,
no,
Dominican
it is.
moms
He's
built
a
different. That's all I
Viltrumite,
gotta
dog.
say.
no, it's not.
He's a Viltrumite. What he did was whoop his ass a little bit too
Bro,
hard.
look. I'm just.
Well,
Look,
nah, he whooped his ass
one of
until
the
almost
scenes.
dead.
Look, one of the
But
scenes.
you're
He
right.
literally
Nah, he
almost
almost
killed
killed
his
him. He almost
son,
killed him.
dog.
Yo,
This is
listen.
completely different.
One of the
He almost
key
killed that nigga,
scenes
yeah.
in this season.
My mom's never almost killed
Nah,
me.
she never almost killed me.
Never. My father, yes. My mother, no.
Look. One of the key.
Me and
scenes,
Mark got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Look.
That's
hold
why
on.
and you don't
Come on,
forgive.
That's why he
Hold on,
And
hold
you're
on.
right, and that's why you don't
Evil.
forgive, bro.
Yo,
No,
I got a
don't.
question for you. I got a question for you. Right? If someone's repenting about all the deaths that's happening,
40 minutes
and he's
after he
feeling
killed
hold
everybody.
on. Well, if someone's repenting of all the deaths that just occurred, and he's realizing he's a bad guy,
Uh-huh.
and he's crying about it, and he's like so angry about it, but at the
Uh-huh.
same time he's choking his son out.
Yeah. like out though. Like
Like,
I'm
he's
rolling
literally
back.
And then he comes to and then flies
I
off,
can't breathe.
and then he just flies
I can't
off.
breathe. I'm just saying. Do you
He
feel
flew
like that's
off.
little villainous? Or you?
Just a little bit. Just
You
a
don't see
little
what I'm
bit.
saying? He's transitioning like
He
baby
was-
steps, bro.
He was a
What
villain.
do you
Baby
mean
steps.
by transitioning? You guys stop using that word.
Because it's baby steps. He is coming from. He was a villain, right? A conqueror, a person that destroyed planets like Frieza.
Mhm.
All right.
But can you guys at least say he's changing?
He is transitioning into a better
Yes,
person.
change-
He's
okay,
saying he's becoming a
but if you wanna
Vegeta.
rephrase the question,
let me ask this question like this.
Yeah.
So if he is changing, does that mean he's changing from a villain and not a villain?
Yes, there's a chance.
He is. Yeah.
There's
he's
a
changing
chance.
Okay,
to
so you're
not
saying
become a
give
villain.
him more time before
Yes.
you
Yes, we can.
automatically
Absolutely.
say-
No, but right now he's still a
Absolutely.
villain.
He's had one episode. One.
Until he becomes a good person. Until
Okay,
he
okay,
becomes
let
like
me-
Vegeta, that
But-
you can take
so-
off
okay,
the villain.
so
list.
wait,
So what
but-
does he have to do?
But wait, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
go- do your
Also,
thing, do your thing, do
I'm
your
sorry. So You're trying to tell me he didn't save more people than he killed
I got
in
a
that
question for you.
incident?
I got a question
Because
for you.
he's
What
how long
incident?
has he been on Earth? And he's saved every time they called on Omni-Man. He saved the Earth from being smashed by an asteroid, which would have killed so much more people than
Brad,
what he did.
I got a question
Brad,
for you.
it was
But
a
he's
role.
still
no,
a
no,
villain.
no. I got it.
But
I got
he
it.
was a
I
superhero
got it.
on the world and
He was
saved a lot more
playing a
people.
role.
I got it.
All right, but he still saved people.
I got a question
Playing
for
a
you.
role.
But he still saved people.
I got a question
If you
for
were
you.
playing a role and you saved somebody's life, do you not get credit
You know
for
what the
that?
crazy thing is?
okay, hold on,
Because
time
he
out.
was
Time
undercover.
out. If you're
First of all,
no, if you're an undercover agent and you're in America, you're killing a bunch of American agents, and then you go back and kill your people, you still gonna get credit?
he was undercover.
You still want to get credit
He
for
was
that because you was
undercover.
undercover killing people?
What are you talking about?
He was undercover.
He was undercover
Literally
in
the
America.
first
He was
episode-
here building his
you
son.
ever
still
watch-
killed those people.
Look, spoilers.
No matter what you did, you killed those people.
I got a
You're
question for
undercover
you.
or you're not.
And
So
the-
if he saved those people, he saved those people underneath. They didn't die
I
because
gotta-
he was there.
I got a question for you. Okay.
What does
Did
it
you- no, no, no.
matter?
In
What
the
do you mean,
first
what does it
episode-
matter?
In the first episode of Invincible,
He was
what
a
happened
hero.
at the very end? The moment that Mark got his powers, what happened?
Yeah.
He literally
Everybody.
killed. He literally killed
Murdered-
all the superheroes.
Like nothing. Like it meant nothing.
Those saved
Instantly.
people's lives.
I mean,
It was
that
like
the
Order
craziest
66.
first episode in like
I
anime
heard-
history.
it was,
bro.
it was.
Like,
I didn't
see-
tell me not.
I didn't see it coming.
It was wild.
I didn't see it.
That
coming.
was like,
wild.
I was
No.
like, when y'all
I got a
told me to
question.
watch it and I seen it, I'm like, what?
That
Hold on,
joke
I got a
was
question
crazy.
for ya. Okay.
Mhm.
Think about it this way: when Vegeta landed on Earth and fought Goku and lost,
Mm-hmm.
when he got into that space pod,
Mm-hmm.
was he leaving as a villain?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
When he was in Namek,
Mm-hmm.
right? Before he had died and he was fighting everybody else over there,
Mhm.
was he considered a villain?
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
He was considered a villain.
He was a villain.
But what happened? He was transitioning.
I don't know.
And
Why?
Okay,
That's
at
my
what
thing.
point-
That's my.
At what point did you say Vegeta's not a villain anymore?
Well,
Exactly.
the thing is he never really said I'm sorry. So
So he's still a
you
villain.
kind of.
He
There's
said
no
I'm
clear
sorry.
cut
He
line.
did say I'm sorry though.
When?
Did.
At the Majin Buu when he has touched
Nigga,
Goku.
oh my gosh.
He
But
did.
he's been-
later.
Bro, but he's
But-
been, but he
he
was,
said it.
he was not considered a villain all the way up until then, though.
I know.
Okay, but he
'cause
still
he
said I'm
transitioned.
sorry.
Exactly.
No, but he never said I'm.
It's a
bro,
slow transition
okay, so,
for him
no.
not to become a villain anymore.
As soon as Omni-Man realized he knew he effed up, he said, "I'm sorry, bruh."
And that's
It
not as
only
soon.
takes
First
a
of all,
sorry,
it
bro?
wasn't as
Well,
soon.
he was not as soon. He
It
was
took
trying to.
months and shit later. Anyways, long story short, every villain has had an actual time to digest and do things that prove that they are not a villain anymore.
Mhm.
right.
He's done literally nothing for Mark to prove that he's not a villain.
No, he
Not
did
to
one
Mark,
thing.
not to Mark, bro.
He
That's
did
what
one
he has
thing.
to prove it to.
Hold on. He did one thing, and it was being the leader in that world that he's in now. And again, the thing is, we say in one episode, but that was like 6 month, a 6 month span.
But it's still one episode.
in the show.
It's
But
still
it
one
was still,
episode.
still 6 months, so there was time in there. But again,
What, 6
that's
months?
why I still place Omni-Man
If
as
I
still in the
shot your
villain
wife in the face
category.
and came to you 6 months
And
later, it's like, yo, I'm sorry.
Until like
I
we
was a
see
fucked up
more
person.
of
I'm
him actually
sorry.
becoming
Are
more
you
of a
gonna
good
forgive
guy.
me? Or you gonna be like, you know what? We
Then
be
we can
friends.
take him out.
It's only been 6 months, though.
You're right.
That's a weird situation. You told my shoot my wife.
But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
No.
yeah, he's
Imagine
going
you
crazy.
calling your wife a. No.
But
Imagine you
I'm
calling your
talking
wife a
about
pet.
egregiousness. This man used my face to
Yeah.
kill hundreds of people, and I'm supposed to just be like, you said sorry 6 months later,
I mean,
but you use my face as a battering ram to prove to me that people are meaningless.
hey, to be
He was
honest with you
showing-
though.
he was showing him how people are just meat.
Hey, to be
I
honest
can
with you
kill
though.
them so easily with just using your face and holding you here. That's evil. And 6 months later, I'm sorry. So I'm just like, hey, you're a good guy now.
Hey, technically,
You're part of the good people.
not even Mark forgave him yet, and Mark did give him a big ass.
Mark
Bro,
gave him a hug,
no.
said, you
Hug
my pops, but
instantly-
I do not
instantly he
forgive
saw
you.
him.
No, you know what's the difference? So Omni-Man in that different universe is evil, where he convinced Mark to take over the planet and kill and enslave the planet. The Omni-Man that we're currently
Yeah.
observing
False.
is not a villain because
False.
he's changed.
False.
They were doing villainous things.
He
False.
is changing.
False. Time out.
He is
Time out.
changing.
Time out. Time
I told
out.
you, I'm meeting you
You
halfway.
said, no, wait, hold up. You said that the other ones convinced Mark, right? Just because this one didn't convince him, not because he didn't do it because he was good. He couldn't convince him because Mark's didn't get convinced. He literally beat him to almost death trying to convince him, and Mark
did.
said no.
He did. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
It's probably one of the best
because
transitions
that one touched when Mark told him, it touched his heart and made him realize that he was effing up. It's not you. How do you know in the other universes Mark said the same exact thing?
But-
not everything goes along the same path
But-
in the same universe. So you
I'm
don't
not-
know what Mark said to him in the other ones. Mark would have.
How would
He
you
probably
feel?
could have not killed anybody, bruh.
How would
He
you
could have been like,
feel?
"Yo, we're Viltrumites. We're gonna take over the planet. Nobody can run us. We're gonna do this." And Mark could have been like, "Hell yeah, I'm down. Let's do this."
But how would you feel if your dad used you as an object to kill hundreds of people?
And then said sorry, then that's it. My bad.
And then,
Oops.
like, even Mark hasn't fully forgiven him yet.
Oops.
Like, it's gonna take some time.
It's
bro.
gonna take a
It's
little
gonna
bit
take
I'm
of
a
some
different
time.
nigga now. My
But
bad.
because it's gonna take some time, that's why I'm saying he's transitioning, and that's why I'm saying he's still a villain.
It's
I
gonna
get
t-
you.
it's
You're
gonna
gonna be.
take some
You're
time,
looking
but-
like you're gonna become like a Vegeta. You're gonna turn into a good guy. But all the suffering.
Give
and
me
pain
this. He's a
that
villain.
you're giving Vegeta.
He's a villain
I mean,
in
they give
rehab.
Vegeta. That you giving Mark.
But the thing is, Mark still looks up to his dad because of all the great stuff
Okay.
that
Does
his
it
dad did.
matter?
Okay.
It doesn't
But I'm
matter.
just saying, you don't think
It matters to Mark.
How was Mark like in this season? Like he's
Trunks looked up to
suffering.
his dad, and,
That dude is
and Vegeta was still a villain.
because of all the people that died during the fight with his dad.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
And
know.
he lost his dad.